animation to this image. Means once I mouse over on this image, it enlarges. Okay. Then how can I apply this animation? First dot card dot inner image, because I want to apply an image. Transition. Okay. Transition 0.5 second is. Then what transition I want? Dot inner hover. When I will do hover, what transition it will do? It will transform the image from scale 1.5 and rotate it 5 degree. See, okay, it transforms the image scale 1.5 and rotate it 5 degree. Okay. Then what's the use of overflow hidden? Suppose I make it this comment line. See, if you will not use overflow hidden, then you will get like this. This is the actual scale. It transform. Scale means zoom like 1.5% and rotate it to 5 degree. That's why you are getting little bit tilt effect. If you rotate it to 30 degree, then you will get that much of tilt effect. Okay, but it is coming out of the screen size because you are doing scale, you are doing zooming. But I want this effect inside that particular box. For that we have to write overflow hidden. Once you write overflow hidden, it will do that transform inside that particular box. Okay. Then this part is over. Then I want to do this H2 decoration. This one we have written in H2. This H2. Okay. This one we will do styles. Then as courses dot container H2. What I want one underline text decoration, underline, and I want this underline text underline text underline position is under, exactly under the text. Okay. Then letter spacing, I want 2 pixel. There is some space between the letters, and from bottom I need padding 2%. Here also you can use pixel or Arial. Let's see. Okay, you get underline and there is a space between each character of that word, and the underline exactly start from the text and end with the text. Okay. Then we will style this H5. This all H5. Okay. That is inside the card body dot card body, then H5. What things I want to change? Font size 35 pixel, then font weight 400. You can also write light or bold. 400 is light. If you want bold, then you can use 600. Then line spacing, not line spacing, I need letter spacing. Okay, letter spacing 3 pixel. Then text shadow. text shadow, I need one shadow effect on the text. Before doing the text shadow, I will show how it becomes. See, now it is light because I have given 400. If I give 600, then it will look like this. 600. Okay, this is bold, but I don't need this much of bold, that's why I just use 400. If you want more lighter, then you can use 200, 100. Based on that, the text will come. And there is a letter spacing. Then I need some shadow around the text like this. You can see that there is some shadow around the text. That you can do by using the text shadow. Text shadow. Then what shadow I want? 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 2 pixel black. Okay, directly here I am writing black. You can also use the linear gradient if you want to give different type of shadow. See, you will get some shadow effect. Okay, then I want to style this paragraph. Then again dot card body, copy, paste here instead of H5, that is P. In paragraph, font size, see, font size is 1.0 rem. 1.0 rem means 16 pixel. Okay. Then line height 1.6. then font weight 400. You can also give letter spacing if you want. Okay. Then see here, if I use 600, font weight 600, it becomes bold. Okay. And see here, this is by default is text center, that's why it is coming like this, because we have specified here card body text center, means whatever we will write inside the card body, that by default it will take the text center. Okay. Then the last thing what we are going to do, the hover effect. See, hover effect is what? This effect, like this. Okay, this is the hover effect. Like when I move my mouse, it changing the color of the background. Okay, then this is very easy, hover effect, like dot card, on which you want to apply the hover effect, that is important, because here dot card, this card is which class? We can see this. Okay, means on the complete card. If you use dot container, then it will apply to all things, means including this. But we don't want to apply on the container, we want to apply on each card. That's why we are writing dot card. When you hover on the card, all the text color will change to white. Let me first not write this. I simply change the background, linear gradient. Okay. I use some linear gradient from here, CSS gradient. Backgrounds, Okay, suppose I like this and I just move it to 135. Okay, then copy, notepad, paste it and copy this part and paste it here, save it. You can see this color. If you don't like this color, like you can change it here, like suppose you want to change the degree, then you can change the degree and see the little bit effect. Okay, but you can see that only background color gets changed but text color is same, black. Then how can I change the text color? I want to change both the text color. That's why simply I am writing here color has FFF. Okay, now you can see that my text color becomes white once I move my mouse over it. Okay, and once I move the mouse over the image get zoomed in. Okay, understood this part? I think in mid there is one data. Okay, everybody. Okay, this is over. We have created the about section and we have created the course section. Now what I want, once I click here about, like once I click here about us, it should go to that about us, and once I click the course, it should go to the course. How can I do that? Here, like in the first section, this part, here you have to write about, and here in place of course you need to write courses. Okay, now you just see when I click about us, it goes to about us. Okay, and once I click courses, it's going to courses, and it's perfectly working everything. Okay, this is our complete website and this is the we have done now. Okay, let me minimize all these things. We have completed the 4 section. This header, then this welcome text, then this about us, then this courses. Here we have used the card. Then we will see this part, our team. Okay, this section. To make a section, first here teams, okay, section id equal to teams. Okay, this section we have created Then in this section we will create one container. Okay, then div class container, but here I will use container fluid. Why? Because you can see that this is taking the complete screen size. That's why we are going to use the container fluid. Then inside the container div, then div class row. Okay, then div class call medium screen 12. Call MD12 is what? At a time I want to show only one row. See, because there is 3 columns. Just see, 3 images. At a time it will take all the 12 columns grouped into one column. Okay, then here I want to write this our team. Inside this H2 our team. It look like this. See, it's coming here our team. What I want this one to be in center, and this would look like title, and text is in dark. Then what I can do here, H2 class text center, title text dark, and this thing I just write in strong. Let's close this here, strong. See, here we get our team. Okay, then under this I need this type of things. This is known as carousel in Bootstrap. Carousel means what? Image slider. Simply you can tell that image slider. Multiple image you want to slide one by one, that we can use, we can do with the help of carousel. Okay, here we will see in components, cards, carousel. Okay, see, the carousel is a slideshow for cycling through elements. You can slide multiple images in the carousel. Like you can also provide the title and heading, title and text over each image. Okay, here it is taking the complete screen of the image, but in my case the image is in rounded circle and there is a background color and there is a heading. This means title of the image, and this is a small description, and this is a designation, and this is the small description. Okay, I have kept 4 things in one carousel. See here. Okay, then how to create the carousel? First we need carousel, and what effect we need? Slide effect. Okay, here also after this I can write div
कितना रहेगा?
नहीं, कैरोसेल तो बड़ा है, कैरोसेल बड़ा है। ओके,
कितना टाइम हो जाएगा? थोड़ी देर
Okay.
ओवरव्यू दे दो.
To create a carousel, first we need to create a div. Then I will show you the only one carousel, how to create one carousel, and in the next class we will see how to create the multiple image sliders. Okay, the basic to create a carousel, we need a div, then class. My class name will be carousel, CAROUSEL. Okay, then slide. This is important because I need to slide the carousel. Okay, that's why if you will not use the slide class, your carousel will not get slide automatically. Okay, then I must have one ID of the carousel like my slider. Then data write equal to carousel. You can also copy from that here. You can copy here from here and paste it in your HTML page. It will work exactly same. Okay, but here I am showing how to create from the scratch. Then first one is carousel indicator. What are the carousel indicator? Which one is the carousel indicator? These are the carousel indicator. Okay, this below bars. Okay, first we have to decide when we click this which image will come. Okay, when I click this which image will come, when I click this which one will come. Okay, but and when we will not click, then automatically which one will come. Okay, that's why we are using carousel indicator. And again, like previous class, I explained what's the use of OL, order list. Okay, carousel indicators. Okay, I have 3 indicators, then I have to use list, then data target. My data target will be exactly this one ID. Just copy this and has paste. Okay, and data slide 2. When I click this one, data slide to 0. It will start from 0. Okay, and this one I make active. Active means when your carousel start, when you load the page, which carousel will be active. Means see, when I load this page, you can see this one is active, these 2 are not active. This is the means of this class active. Okay, then this, and at a time you can make only one active. That's why when you copy paste, don't forget to delete this part. Okay, and make it 1, make it 2. Okay, if I continue with this, you will not get, see, you can see here, this is a indicator you are getting, and this is in white color active, and these 2 are in faded color because we don't have any item, that's why it is coming over it. Okay, then this is the overview of carousel. In next class I will show you how to use the carousel completely, means how to create like this part we have created. Okay, and you can see that which image is opening, that becomes active. By default the first one is active, and when you click on the image, see, this is the carousel item now, that's why this is active. Now this is active, now this becomes active. Okay, in the next class we will see completely how to create this carousel and how to create this previous and next and this part. Okay, for today class we have completed this about us page and this course section. Okay, I will share the code once I complete this meeting. I will share the course in the email. Please do check your email to get the code. Okay, and if you are not receiving email, then do let me inform so that I can email you again to get the code.